Hi, everyone in Facebook land.
How are we?
Excellent.
Good to hear. Good to hear. So just a quick one tonight. We've got a bit of an update for the Peace Project and the Sing to Remember Festival. Just a 3 to 5 minute update tonight, and we're going to come back with some videos and interviews tomorrow. Is that right?
Correct. So
tell everybody what's going on.
Well, the big news is that we've extended the deadline for the Peace Project. So that is really exciting because I know a lot of you have registered and not got around to uploading your video yet. So please know that we have extended the deadline now till Friday. So that'll probably reflect on the website tomorrow. Don't worry if it's not saying the deadline's extended. It is. It's not too late to upload your video. And you know how we talked about signing the Auslan?
Mm-hmm.
So do you know what? Even if all you did was sign the Auslan and just mouth the words as you did it, that would be an acceptable submission for the
That's
people.
cool.
You don't even have to know how to sing, and you can be part of it because, as we said the other day, silent singing is really important. And yesterday, I caught up with Mrs. Hurley. And,
very nice.
She co-wrote the song. So her and I sat down while we were both in lockdown and wrote the Peace song, Peace Together. And I caught up with her on Zoom yesterday, and she has agreed to let me play that interview, that little chat. It's a very candid chat with that Governor General's wife. So special. So tomorrow night, I had to sort of do a bit of editing because it was a little bit glitchy.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the. I've just been editing it up. So tomorrow night, we can have a little chat with Mrs. Hurley. I'll play that video for you.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. You've been a busy girl.
I have just come back from birth. So I was out of range most of last week, which is why we didn't catch up, even though we said we would. I was out on the red dirt plains and out on the black soil plains. I learned how to tell the difference between the different gum trees and the coolabah trees on the black soil plains, on the river plains, and learnt a lot about our history. I've been a lover of Australian history. I even helped. When I was in year 12, I helped my school write update its year 12 Australian history curriculum. That's how much I love history. And I learned so much last week that I didn't know. It was amazing.
Very cool.
Yeah, but look, tonight we're not going to talk about that. This is about the Sing to Remember Festival and the International Peace Project. The Sing to Remember Festival is pretty special. Tomorrow week, we're going to be playing some new songs from some great artists that you know. Amber Lawrence is coming on board.
Excellent.
Yes.
Hi, Amber, if you're watching.
Yes, hi, Amber and the Hype Duo. We've got a number of boys. We've got a few more people to contact, but that's going to go live, or it's going to stream live next week. So that will be great on Wednesday afternoon. And of course, the Peace Project video is going to premiere not only as part of that, but in the service in the morning as well. So, and of course, we're going to time that so that if you're watching that, say from about 10:30 or about 20 to 11, at 11 a.m., we've been talking about going shh for 2 minutes.
Yep.
We're going to time that live online service so that at 11 a.m. you can have 2 minutes of silence.
Excellent. And as we've said before, this Remembrance Day is commemorated in much, much broader senses than Anzac Day, even though we saw quite a huge turnout this Anzac Day just gone. Remembrance Day is commemorated or celebrated. What's the word I'm looking for here? It's marked on the calendar.
Yes, it's actually one of those days that is both celebrated and commemorated. Now, Anzac
It is
Day,
in a lot of ways, isn't it?
yeah, Anzac Day is almost like our national day of mourning. You know, it's a commemoration. It's solemn. Remembrance Day, although we remember we remember the fallen, it's also it was a time of celebration of peace. So we commemorate service and sacrifice, but we also remember and celebrate the peace that we enjoy. And in fact, it marked such a celebration at the end of World War I that going into 1919, it was the year of peace. And children and women's groups ran peace parties. They got little buttons done that said the year of peace. I mean, it was really quite a celebration. And whilst that, you know, we commemorate, we also celebrate on Remembrance Day, and we are going to be celebrating peace. So 2 minutes silence for the sacrifice, and we'll be singing to remember. But then we'll be celebrating peace, standing together for peace. And Mrs. Hurley talks a bit about that. So you get to hear her tomorrow night.
Excellent.
Which will be fun.
And in some countries, we should say that in some countries it is actually marked on the calendar a little bit differently, in that it can be the Sunday or even the Thursday prior to what we know as the 11th, as what we know as Remembrance or Armistice Day. I believe the Philippines is just this weekend gone, so the very beginning, so Sunday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I think it's the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Don't quote me on that, but very early in November they have their sort of National Day of Remembrance and commemoration as well.
We should also say that today is also Kokoda Day. So the day when we remember those who lost their lives on the Kokoda track in the Second World War.
There's been a number of remembrances and observances. That's the word I was looking for before. A number of observances over the course of the last week or so.
Yes.
The page has been quite busy with that history. So I've learned quite a number of things, and a big shout out to those contributors who told me about battles I never even knew took place. Yeah.
In actual fact, it is such an important day in so many calendars around the world. The other video I received the other day was a video of support from the French Consul General here in New South Wales. So we might even be able to play that too if we can get it to upload properly.
Yeah, excellent. We'll raid each other's drop boxes over the next 24 hours.
We might need to do that.
And we'll come back and stream some of those videos, interviews and so forth tomorrow night. Yeah. We might wrap it up though, OJ. We're very quickly approaching 10 minutes, so we might just keep and come back tomorrow and we'll introduce some of those videos and play them for the punters online.
Sounds great. All right, guys. Well, have a great night. Don't forget, upload your video, and I might just finish with a chorus of the peace song, so you know how easy it is. If you want to just mouth it in Auslan and just do a couple of choruses for us, that is a submission. So here we go. Peace together and in and caring to understand. A smile and laugh is good to hear. Let's spread the joy loud and clear. I think I started a bit low, but anyway, that's it. That's how easy it is.
Well, so I followed you, maybe not all that well, but I followed you along the way there. You did freeze at one moment, and I went, nah.
No. Well, peaceproject.org.au, if you haven't already registered, go and register. You can download the lyric sheet, and you can go back and look at my little piece together, hand in hand. So it's kind and caring to understand. Smile, a laugh is good to hear. Let's spread the joy loud and clear. So it's like jazz hands. Yeah, so there we go. That's how easy it is. All right, so we'll see you. What time are we catching up tomorrow night so everyone knows to put it in your diary?
Let's aim for 7:30 again. It seems to be a good time for us.
Sounds great. All right, so we'll see you at 7:30 Sydney time tomorrow night, or New South Wales time, and Melbourne.
Yep.
time, Sydney and Melbourne
Australian
time.
Eastern Daylight Savings Time.
That's it. That's it. All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Thanks, AJ.
Bye.
Bye now. Bye, everyone.